Manila has stunned the defense world by rejecting the F-16 in favor of a European fighter, signaling a bold new direction for its military. The Philippines has officially walked away from a long-anticipated deal to acquire American-made F-16s, breaking with decades of tradition. This move is more than just a procurement decision. It's a declaration of independence in defense planning. Manila is prioritizing practicality and affordability, choosing to modernize its air force on its own terms. The decision marks a shift from relying on historical alliances to embracing a pragmatic, self-directed strategy. For the Philippine Air Force, this is a coming-of-age moment, choosing what works best for the nation, not just what's most prestigious. The world is watching as the Philippines asserts itself, determined to secure its future with smart, sustainable choices. This is the story of a nation choosing the smartest path for its survival and sovereignty. The F-16 Viper was a dream for the Philippine Air Force, but its staggering costs made it unattainable. The American offer included advanced jets, munitions, and training, but the total price far exceeded the country's budget. Long-term sustainment costs and dependency on U.S. contractors would have drained resources needed for broader military modernization. Philippine planners realized the F-16's high-end capabilities exceeded their immediate needs, especially for maritime patrol and air policing. The government chose fiscal prudence, opting for a force that's modern, affordable, and sustainable. Walking away from the F-16 wasn't a rejection of American technology, it was a commitment to a defense posture the Philippines could actually maintain. Pragmatism, not prestige, now guides Philippine defense decisions. With over 7,600 islands, the Philippines is one of the world's largest archipelagos, stretching across a vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Each island, from the largest to the smallest, is a piece of a complex puzzle that makes up the nation's territory. This unique geography presents a daunting security challenge. The sheer number of coastlines, straits, and remote outposts means that threats can emerge from almost any direction, at any time. Defending such a sprawling maritime domain requires more than just acquiring advanced jets. It demands a highly responsive, flexible, and cost-effective air force that can adapt to rapidly changing situations. Air power acts as the glue that holds the archipelago together, enabling rapid response and deterrence across immense distances. It allows the military to project strength and reassurance to even the most isolated communities. The country's geography means defense costs are disproportionately high. Every island and strait is a potential vulnerability, requiring constant vigilance and resources to monitor and protect. The chosen aircraft must be affordable, reliable, and capable of regular patrols to keep pilots sharp and the skies secure. Maintenance and operational costs are just as important as initial purchase price. Building an effective air defense isn't just about hardware, it's about creating a robust network of support, logistics, and readiness. Training, supply chains, and communication systems all play vital roles in ensuring the Air Force can respond when needed. The Philippines needed a solution that balanced capability, reach, and affordability. Decision-makers had to weigh not just the performance of each aircraft, but also how it would fit into the broader defense strategy. That's why the search went beyond the F-16, seeking a fighter that truly fits the nation's unique needs, one that could operate effectively in the archipelago's challenging environment and within its budget constraints. The right choice would be more than just a symbol of power. It would serve as a tool for unity, sovereignty, and national pride, helping to safeguard the Philippines for generations to come. After dropping the F-16 from consideration, the Philippines embarked on an ambitious global search for its next-generation fighter jet. This was not just a routine procurement, it was a pivotal moment for the nation's defense strategy, signaling a shift towards modernization and greater self-reliance. The goal was clear: to find a modern, versatile, and affordable jet that could meet the country's unique needs. But there was more at stake. The Philippines also sought a partner willing to share technology, aiming to boost local industry and develop homegrown expertise for the future. Among the contenders was South Korea's F-50, a proven light fighter that had already seen success in several air forces around the world. Its reliability and cost-effectiveness made it an attractive option. High-end European jets like the Eurofighter Typhoon and Dassault Rafale also entered the competition, offering cutting-edge technology and formidable combat capabilities, though at a higher price point. But the real standout was Sweden's Saab JAS 39 Gripen, a low-cost, high-performance multi-role fighter. The Gripen had a reputation for being both agile and adaptable, making it a strong candidate for the archipelago's diverse operational needs. The Gripen's low operational costs, ability to operate from short and even improvised runways, and advanced network capabilities made it especially well suited for the Philippines' scattered islands and challenging geography. Its modern avionics and ease of maintenance were also major advantages. Saab's offer went beyond just selling jets. It included a comprehensive technology transfer package, which strongly appealed to Manila's push for greater self-reliance and the development of a local defense industry. Philippine teams rigorously tested and evaluated all the options, considering not just performance in the air, but also maintenance requirements, training needs, and long-term operational costs. Every detail was scrutinized to ensure the best fit for the nation's future. The evaluation process was holistic, balancing advanced flight performance with financial sustainability and the potential for local industry growth. Decision-makers weighed the pros and cons of each contender, knowing the impact would be felt for decades. This search wasn't just about replacing aging jets. It was about defining the future of Philippine air power and ensuring the country could defend its skies with confidence and independence. The right partner would help build not just a modern air force, but also lay the foundation for a robust national defense industry, empowering the Philippines for generations to come. The final showdown in the Philippine Air Force's modernization journey came down to two distinct philosophies. On one side, the familiar and affordable F-50, a jet that had already proven itself as a reliable workhorse in the skies. On the other, the game-changing Gripen, a fighter that promised to redefine what was possible for a nation's air defense. The F-50 was the safe, low-risk choice, easy to integrate into existing infrastructure, quick to deploy for missions, and cost-effective for a country balancing many priorities. Its simplicity and proven track record made it a favorite among those who valued reliability and ease of use. But the Gripen offered a leap in capability, a true multi-role fighter with advanced sensors, cutting-edge avionics, and the ability to excel in both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. It brought a level of flexibility and power that could transform the Philippine Air Force's operational reach. With its powerful deterrent edge, the Gripen could stand toe-to-toe with the most advanced fighters in the region, ensuring the Philippines would not be left behind in a rapidly evolving security environment. Its operational costs were the lowest among Western fighters, thanks to smart Swedish engineering, modular design, and efficient maintenance routines that kept jets flying longer and more often. For budget planners, the Gripen meant not just buying jets, but investing in a system that could be sustained and upgraded for decades without breaking the bank. It was about more than just acquisition. It was about being able to fly, train, and maintain a modern air force on a regular basis, ensuring readiness at all times. The choice was clear: acquire more light fighters for basic missions, or invest in fewer, but far more capable jets that could handle the full spectrum of modern threats and missions. The Gripen struck the perfect balance: affordable, formidable, and future-proof, giving the Philippines a fighter that could grow with its needs and adapt to new challenges. Saab's comprehensive technology transfer package sealed the deal, offering not just aircraft, but the know-how to maintain, upgrade, and even assemble components locally. This promised long-term benefits for Philippine industry, creating jobs, building skills, and laying the foundation for a homegrown aerospace sector. The Philippines wasn't just buying a fighter, it was making a strategic investment in its own capability, independence, and future security. With the Gripen, the nation took a bold step towards self-reliance and a stronger regional presence. The Gripen's selection was a masterstroke of pragmatic planning, balancing ambition with affordability and long-term vision. In the end, it set a new standard for smart, forward-thinking defense procurement in Southeast Asia, one that others in the region are now watching closely. The Philippines didn't settle for just one solution. It chose a dual-track strategy. A squadron of Gripens will serve as the nation's primary air defense, while an expanded F-50 fleet handles routine missions. This high-low mix maximizes resources, with advanced jets for deterrence and light fighters for daily operations. Gripens will guard the skies against high-end threats. F-50s will patrol, support ground troops, and keep readiness high. This approach ensures pilots get more flying time and extends the fleet's operational lifespan. It's a forward-thinking plan, preparing the Air Force for future upgrades while meeting today's urgent needs. The dual-track strategy is the cornerstone of a smarter, more resilient Philippine Air Force. Choosing the Gripen over the F-16 is sending shockwaves through the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines is signaling a more independent, transactional relationship with the U.S., no longer a captive market, but a discerning partner. This move forces Washington to compete on value, not just legacy ties. At the same time, The Gripen deal forges new strategic links with Sweden and Europe, diversifying Manila's defense partnerships. The decision sends a nuanced message to China. The Philippines is serious about defending its sovereignty, but not escalating tensions. The Gripen is a potent defensive platform, assertive without being provocative. Manila's strategic diversification enhances its international standing and resilience. The country is now seen as an independent actor, building a web of partnerships across the globe. The Gripen deal is a masterclass in modern middle-power diplomacy. The Philippines is charting its own course in a complex region. The Gripen acquisition is more than a purchase, it's an investment in national resilience. Saab's offer includes technology transfer, helping the Philippines build its own aerospace and defense industry. Local companies will maintain and overhaul the Gripen fleet, creating high-tech jobs and reducing foreign dependency. This drive for self-reliance is transforming the entire armed forces, with similar arrangements for the Navy and Army. Building local capability means the Philippines can keep its defenses operational, even in a crisis. The goal is a robust national defense industry that supports security and economic growth. True sovereignty means being able to maintain your own defense. The Gripen deal is a catalyst for this transformation, empowering the Philippines to control its own destiny. It's a declaration that the nation is ready to stand on its own, with defense made for, and increasingly by, Filipinos. The decision to acquire the Gripen marks a turning point for Philippine defense. It's the triumph of pragmatism over prestige, and of smart planning over tradition. The dual-track strategy gives the Air Force flexibility, capability, and sustainability, meeting every challenge with the right tool. The move strengthens alliances while opening new doors, signaling a confident, independent Philippines. This is deterrence by design, enhancing security without provoking conflict. The new guardians of Philippine skies are chosen for what they can do, not just for their name. The roar of the Gripen is the sound of a new era, one of confidence, capability, and true sovereignty.